Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Abua, also Blabby Abby on Instagram. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Huda Beauty foundation. I got the shade Mocha 500G and my face is already done, and then I'm going to have a whole application right after this, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. So as you can see, my eyebrows and my eyeshadows already done because I really want to focus on the foundation for this video, and I'm gonna just do what I normally do with my other foundations, like the steps that I go through. So let's start. So for me, my first step is going in with my primer. I've already primed my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish and Light. And then after that, I always go in with, I do the powder before foundation technique. I go in with my RMCA no color powder and just I pack it on with my Wonder Blender sponge. So then I'm gonna take my current favorite brush, the AOA Studio F4 brush. I use this as a buffing brush, and I'm going to take some of the Huda Beauty foundation. I got the shade Mocha 500G. I'm going to take some of that on the back of my hand. I'm going to start with 2 pumps. Just dab it. So if you saw my Instagram, I swatched it next to my other foundations, and I think I have neutral undertones, so I feel like this is yellow, but it's still, I could still wear it. Like the other foundations I swatched were a little bit more red, and I was a little scared this wasn't gonna match, but then I blended it out and it matched pretty well. So I'm just gonna blend. Looking at my mirror. It does have a scent to it, but I'm not really someone that gets annoyed by smells unless they're like strong and chemically smelling. This smells kind of perfumey, which is not something that, I don't have sensitive skin either, so it's not really gonna, bother my skin per se. But if you don't like your foundation to have a smell, that might affect whether or not you want to pick this up. I'm going to blend it out really well. It feels like it's drying. It dries down matte. Let me see what the box says. The box says that, something was in the box. It came with a makeup base. I guess I didn't see that. I can try that out next time. So it describes it as a high coverage cream foundation that's effortless, with effortless application, camouflages imperfections and pigmentation, and it's a soft focus filter foundation. So it also says for the directions, use a dense brush or a beauty sponge, and for best results, pair with the primer. But this is a really dense brush, and I think it applied it really well. It covered up pretty much most of my hyperpigmentation that you saw earlier. I probably will take like half a pump on both my cheeks, just because that's the area I feel like most foundations, like this isn't just with this foundation, I always just take a little bit more around my cheeks just because of the hyperpigmentation I have. So I think it went on pretty well. I'm just gonna wait for it to dry a little bit and just take a itsy bitsy amount of my RMCA no color powder, just because I do have like oily skin, and I try to make sure, well, actually first I'm gonna do my under eye highlight. And so for that, I have a couple that I use, but right now I'm using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic concealer in the shade Caramel. And I just highlight under my eyes, a little bit on my chin. I don't do any forehead stuff because I got a 5 head and I'm not trying to make it look any bigger. I'm going to go in with my Wonder Blender sponge. And then to set my my highlight, I'm going to use I've been using the Luxe Pro powder by Jcat Beauty banana powder. It was about $7. I'll put all the stuff that I'm using in the description box. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild setting powder brush. And then, my, the blush that I like using is the Coastal Scents. It's in the shade Valentine. And I like to go in with, I'm going to go in with a Wet n Wild brush from the holiday set. And then next, I'm gonna put on some highlighter. It's the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. This is just a little like deluxe sample that I got from Ulta. And I'm gonna use the highlighting brush from my Wet n Wild set. And then I always save my eyeliner for last. I didn't put it on earlier. Put some setting spray on. I use the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. And then last, I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I use the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Pro Mascara. And I'm gonna finish up with the Fenty Gloss Bomb, as my lip. So I'm going to wear this throughout the day. Just finished. It's 1:21. And so I'll come back later and just tell you how it wore for the whole day, and you can see how it lasted. Hey guys, I'm back just to check in with how the foundation went throughout the day. It's, let's see, 9:12, and I think I put it on at like 1:22, so probably like 7.5 to 8 hours of wear. And this is what it looks like right now. It looks kind of like dewy, which, you know, I'm fine with. I've worn it for a pretty long time, all day. So I feel like I think I blotted only once. But this is how it wore throughout the whole day. It's still on. It's still covering all of my hyperpigmentation. You can still see my highlight and everything still on. So I think overall, it's pretty full coverage, and it lasted about 8 hours. I honestly feel like just because of the lighting, I look more shiny, but I feel like it looks pretty great still for it to be on this long. I'll probably just add a little bit more powder because I am oily. I know it says if you're oily, set with a powder. But I think for the overall, me wearing it throughout the day, and it's really hot here in Texas, I think that it lasted pretty well because I've been out all day and it's hot, and I feel like for this to be still covering everything, it's still on, it's just a little bit dewy, this is a good foundation. And I think, yeah, it's not, I wouldn't return it. I'll keep wearing it. I really like it, and I like the full coverage. I like that it lasted all day. They're just a little bit dewy by the end of the day. I'm about to go wash my face and everything. So this is my review of the Huda Beauty FauxFilter foundation. And thanks for watching, and I'll be uploading more videos, so I hope you enjoy. Like and subscribe if you did like this video, and I'll be uploading more stuff. Bye!